But first up, I'm going to call her a feminist activist because she hates the word icon. Her new book is My Life on the Road. Our friend Gloria Steinem. Hey, you. How are you? Oh, a handshake won't do it. Thank you very much. Sit down. Look at how great... Now, are you going to bust me on sexism if I say you look great?
At my age, I figure that what used to be conformist is now revolutionary.
You look great. I mean, I don't know what your age is. I actually do, but I'm not going to say it.
No, well, I have to say it because why not? 81.
81. And look, still rocking the, I love this, yeah.
I think I'm
still rocking the hip huggers, yeah.
I think I may be a stand-up comic because I have my first line. You want to hear it?
Go ahead.
Okay. At my age, most people are dead. Which is statistically true, right? Okay.
Well, most men are dead.
No, women too, women too.
Okay, but women do live longer.
Yes, right. Even though there are now fewer women on the planet than men.
Right, okay, we will get to that.
Okay,
but the book, first of all, let's plug the book, My Life on the Road. That is a title I could use.
Yes.
I mean, any comic.
No, I think
I know why I'm on the road. Why are you?
Well, organizers and comics, I mean, I don't know.
Right, sure.
Yeah, and also I realized I was writing least about what I was doing most, so I should write about the road, and the road used to be a male province for no good reason. It should be everybody's province.
Everything did, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But also the road was thought to be more dangerous.
I'm sure it was, right.
But,
interesting...
but statistically speaking, home is the most dangerous place for a woman. Aha.
Right.
How weird is that? Right.
Because they live with the guys you see on Cops. But interesting, you dedicate this book to the doctor who performed an abortion for you when you were 22. Mm-hmm. Why is that? Because,
well, first of all, when at that time in London, when it was very illegal and he was risking his livelihood, and he said to me, you must promise me two things. You must never tell anyone my name, and you must do what you want to do with your life. So I realized that all these years, now obviously he's no longer living, and I think that he who knew the law was unjust and inhumane would not mind if I thanked him and said, I've done the best I could with my life. This book is for you.
That's great. There are people, among them Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who have said that the younger generation of women are very complacent about Roe versus Wade, that they weren't around before, and they don't have an appreciation. Do you think that's right?
You know, I don't think so. I mean, I find the young women very, very activist, and they're way, way more feminist and, you know, than we. I mean, we were like 12 crazy ladies in the beginning, you know, now it's the majority. But I do think that gratitude never radicalized anybody.
Right.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I did not say thank you for the vote. I got mad on the basis of what was happening to me, and I think that that's true of young women too. So they're mad as hell because they're graduating in debt, and they're going to earn $1 million less over their lifetime to pay it back. You know, they're mad about what's happening to them.
They really don't like Hillary, though. What do you think that's about?
Well,
that Mom likes her, so I have to, you know.
First of all, I mean, she does have a huge gender gap and race gap. I mean,
huge.
Yeah, women are more for her than men are, and she has.
But not younger women.
The black.
They're more for Bernie.
It depends where you ask, but I do think that Bernie. No.
No, really. In America, I mean, it's just true.
I mean, first of all, women get more radical as we get older because we experience.
Women get more radical.
Yeah, it's the opposite. It's the opposite of men. I don't mean to overgeneralize. I'm sure that you're getting more radical, but men tend to get more conservative because they gain power as they age, and women get more radical because they lose power as they age.
Isn't that
it's kind of not fair to measure most women by the standard of most men, because they're going to get more activist as they grow older. And when you're young, you're thinking, you know, where are the boys? The boys are with Bernie, or, you know.
Ooh. Now, if I said that.
No.
Yeah, they're for
say,
Bernie, because that's where the boys
no,
are.
No,
You'd
but it's
swap
not,
me. Come on.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay,
I wouldn't, because the boys are saying whether. No, I mean, hello. What do you? How well do you know me? Okay. Right.
Okay. Not that well. I'd love to know you better, but.
But also. That one went right by me. I didn't notice it.
I know. Okay, so the Woman of the Year, I think, from Glamour magazine was Caitlyn Jenner. The Woman of the Year has a dick. When this, I gotta say, when this happened, I said I give up as a comedian. I
know. The highest earning female in the corporate world too was a male previously, right? So I mean.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, there's no rules anymore. But, you know, we used to hear this about feminism, a woman can have it all. I just think that's a terrible thing to tell anybody. Man, woman, child.
No, it's stupid.
It's so stupid. Oh, I'm so glad you agree.
Yeah, right. I mean, first of all, you can't have it all if you have to do it all, and that's usually what it means to a lot of women, because they have to, you know, do the whole thing, children and everything. But, you know, we just have to be able to use our talents and do what we want. I mean, the whole, do they say that to men? Is there anybody ever said to you?
Men just assume it.
Well, but do they say?
I say that as a feminist. Okay, so Hillary famously, when she was First Lady, went to China and said, I think women's rights are human rights, right? And one of her greatest moments as First Lady, she points to it often. Is feminism something that goes beyond our borders?
Oh yes, absolutely. It is totally beyond borders. And that Hillary went was a great triumph, because no one wanted her to go, if you'll remember. I mean, she went against the will of practically everybody. And the fact that she stood there and said, women's rights are human rights, coalesced what was already a global movement, but it was that kind of moment in time.
But then why aren't the way women are treated in the Muslim world considered more of a feminist cause?
But it is. Are you kidding me? Of course it is. And the women in those countries consider it a feminist cause. There are women there risking their lives every day. I mean, you know, all monotheism is a problem.
Yes, but not quite as much.
It depends. If Islam being attached to the government is the problem. I mean, if you have a theocracy, it's a problem.
Sure. But
where we have Christian theocracies, it's a problem.
But 40 countries have Sharia law. And under Sharia law, I mean, women's testimony in court is worth half as much. A man can get divorced by just saying, I divorce thee in front of a judge. A woman can't. A woman's property is not really her property. It goes to the man. I mean, not to mention female genital mutilation and honor killings.
And people are trying then, I mean, I can't handle any monotheism, okay? So I'm not here to...
I can't either.
No, okay. But people are trying to take, I mean, a lot of feminists in the Islamic world are taking
it's a dangerous thing to be.
Are taking Muhammad's words and pointing out that, you know, his first wife was a real estate agent who was smarter than him and richer than him, and he reformed law for
real estate agent?
on inheritance. Yes, I mean.
Really? For what? Century 7?
No. But in his day, he was a reformer on a lot of issues for women, and now it's a whole other story.
But I'll look it up.
No, really.
Okay.
Yeah, right. But listen, only you could get me to defend any monotheism. I can't believe I'm saying
not asking you to defend.
Because,
I'm just saying for the people who were like for the civil rights movement in the 60s and against apartheid in the 80s, it would seem Sharia law in 40 countries should be the cause of
It is.
Okay, great.
It is, and including for the women in those countries.
It's all for those women. That's who we're sticking up for. All right. Thank you, Gloria Steinem. Great good luck with the book. Great to see you as always.
Let's meet our panel.